like more coffee. Mama? Gert? Strudel with it?
No.
Jay? Go in and get Aunt Gert some more coffee, but no strudel. Louis? Wouldn't you like another piece?
I had enough already.
But you always have 2 pieces.
One strudel is enough tonight, okay, Bella?
Don't help me with the chairs, anyone. I know just how I want them to be.
Listen, Mama, I gotta get going. I'll call you next week. Gert, sweetheart, you're looking terrific.
Louis, you're going to sit right here.
Bella, I'm sorry. I really gotta get going. It was a top-notch dinner, no kidding. Jay, it'll work out. Trust me. Where's Audie? I'm leaving.
No, Louis, you can't go yet. You promised.
I promised I'd stay for dinner. I stayed for dinner. Now, how many dinners do you want me to stay for?
The family hasn't had a talk yet.
Oh, yes, we did. We talked all through dinner. I never got a chance to swallow nothing. I'm all talked out, Bella.
There's still something that hasn't been talked about. It wasn't something that could be talked about at dinner. You sit here. This is your place.
Bella, I told you I had to leave right after the coffee. Now, I had my coffee. I had my strudel. I had my dinner. I have to go, Bella!
Mama, Gert, tell him to stay. Louis, please, you have to be here. The whole family has to be here. Mama, tell him.
You're getting excited, Bella.
I won't get excited. I promise. I'm fine. Just ask Louis to stay. Let me get the boys in.
He'll stay, Bella.
Jay, Audie, I'll get the dishes later. Everybody inside.
Here's your coffee, Aunt Gert.
Jay, Audie, you sit on the couch with Aunt Gert. Mama, stay there. I'll sit here. And Louis, sit on the chair.
I've been sitting all night, Bella. I'm gonna stand up, okay?
But it'd be so much better if you were sitting. I pictured everybody sitting.
Well, I don't want to sit. Change the picture. Picture everybody sitting and me standing, all right?
Louis, can't you just sit down for a few minutes until Bella tells us what it is
She wants to talk to us all about.
Okay, okay. There, I'm seated. Is that how you pictured it?
No, I pictured you sitting in the chair I picked out.
Bella! It is very important that I leave here soon. Very important. Now, I don't mean to upset you, sweetheart, but I can't spend all night getting the seating arrangements right. Now, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna listen. And then I'm gonna go.
But I pictured everybody sitting.
Louis, stop arguing with her and sit down for God's sakes before
She can sing a wonderful verse again.
Louis, sit. Gertrude, stop it.
Louis, sit. Louis, stand. Louis, eat. You know, you don't scare me anymore, Ma. Maybe everyone else here, but not me. You understand?
Sit down, Louis.
All right. Are we all seated now?
Yes, Bella, we're all seated. Would you like to take a picture of what you pictured?
Stop it, Louis.
Now, who wants to start?
Who wants to start? Start what? Mama, I haven't got time for this. Maybe when I was 12 years old, but not tonight. It's one of her games, one of her crazy games, for Christ's sake.
Is this a game, Bella? Are you just playing
A game with us, darling.
It's not a game. It's very important. I just don't know how to start to say it. So somebody has to help me and start first.
You have something important to tell us, and you want us to start? Gert, you understand her better than I do. When you figure out what it is, you let me know.
Aunt Bella, have you been going to the movies lately?
Why, yes, Jay, I have been going to the movies a lot lately. 3 times last week.
Did you see anything good?
Oh, yes. I saw a picture with William Holden and Jean Arthur. I really liked it. That's why I saw it 3 times.
This is what I stayed for dinner for. This is what I had to sit in the right seat to listen to? Jean Arthur and William Holden. Are they in the picture you pictured here?
Is that what this is about, Bella? Is this all about what movies you went to last week?
No, but I'm getting to it. Ask me more questions, Jay. You're good at this.
Let's see. Did you go alone?
Oh, I always go alone. But it's interesting that you asked me that because I met a friend there. You can ask me questions too, Gert.
I don't know what kind of questions to ask you.
Ask her who the friend was.
Who was the friend?
Well, his name is Johnny, and I always see him there because he's the head usher. He's very nice.
So you just see him in the theater?
Well, once or twice we went out for coffee, and once we went for a walk in the park.
You went to the park with this guy?
Just to talk. You have to sit down if you're going to ask me questions, Louis. Now whose turn is it?
This is when you came home at 11 o'clock?
Maybe. I think so. Was that it?
What were you doing until 11 o'clock?
We walked and we talked, and we got to know each other. He doesn't want to be an usher forever. One day, he wants to open up his own restaurant.
His own restaurant? And he's an usher. Now what is he, 15, 16?
No, he's 40. And he wants to open up the restaurant with me.
Why with you?
Because I would do all the cooking and write out the menus and keep the books.
And what would he do?
He would be the manager.
But if he's the manager, why doesn't he write out the menus and keep the books?
Because he has a reading handicap.
A what?
A reading handicap!
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. What do you mean? He can't read?
You're not supposed to get out of your chair, Louis. That's not how I pictured it.
Yeah, well, I'm getting my own picture. And this guy is what? Illiterate?
He can read. A little.
And what's a little? His name? Now, this guy is either pulling your leg or he's after something. Is he after something?
Maybe this isn't a good time to talk about it.
No, this is the perfect time to talk about this. Now, has he touched you? Has he fooled around with you?
No, he's not that kind of person.
Well, then what kind of person is he? He's 40 years old and he takes you to the park at night. He wants to open a restaurant, but he can't read or write. How are you going to open a restaurant? Who's going to put up the money?
It'll only cost $5,000.
Oh, $5,000. Now, why not $5 million? And who's got the $5 grand? Him?
I don't think so. He doesn't have any money.
Oh, too bad. Well, who does that leave, Bella?
Don't yell at me, Louis!
I'm not yelling at you, Bella. I'm just asking you a question. Who does that leave to put up the $5,000?
This is too terrible, Mama. Please tell them to stop this awful thing.
Who does that leave, Bella?
Get the money somewhere!
Where is somewhere, Bella? There is no somewhere. You want Mama to sell the store. Is that what this guy asked you to do?
He didn't ask me anything.
Then he's either very smart or very dangerous. And he doesn't sound too smart to me, so that just leaves dangerous.
He's not dangerous.
And how do you know that?
Because they don't take you at the home if you're dangerous.
The home?
Oh my gosh. I don't understand this. Can somebody please explain all this to me?
Bella, honey, this man sounds very troubled. Is he living in the home now?
No, with his parents. He didn't like the home. It's not a nice place. They weren't very nice to him there, Mama.
Bella, sweetheart, don't go to the movies anymore. Don't see that fella again. Now, he may seem very nice, but it sounds like he's got a lot of wacky ideas, if you know what I mean, sweetheart.
You said you'd support me. Jay Audie, you said you'd back me up. You promised.
Back you up with what, Bella? The restaurant? The money? Is that what this guy is after?
He wants more than that.
What could possibly be more than that, Bella?
Me! He wants me! He wants to marry me! I want to marry him. I want to have his babies. I want my own children.
Jesus.
That's enough. I don't want to hear this anymore.
You think I can't have healthy babies, Mama? Well, I can. I'm as strong as an ox. I've worked in that store and taken care of you all by myself since I'm 12 years old. That's how strong I am. Like steel, Mama. Isn't that how we're supposed to be? But my babies won't die because I'll love them and take care of them. And they won't be sick like me or Gert or be weak like Louie and Eddie. My babies will be happier than we were because I'll teach them to be happy. Not to grow up and run away or never visit when they're older or not be able to breathe because they're so frightened. And never ever to make them spend their lives rubbing my back and my legs because you never had anyone around who loved you enough to want to touch you. Because you made it so clear that you never wanted to be touched with love. Do you know what it's like to touch steel, Mama? It's hard and it's cold and I want to be warm and soft with my children. Let me have my babies, Mama, because I need to love somebody. I need to love somebody who will love me back before I die. Give me that, Mama, and you'll never have to worry about being alone, because you'll have us, me and my husband and my children. Louie, tell her how wonderful that would be. Gert, wouldn't that make her happy? Mama, please say yes. I need you to say yes.